live.
It's
We're
Wednesday. And you have me and yourself, Holden.
Morning, everyone.
Also known as Jane.
Known as Jane to most people, but Holden to you. Yeah.
I don't know. I called you once it stuck, so you're Holden.
I don't mind being Holden. It's like being back at school when they call out your name, Holden, don't they?
Oh, yeah, surnames for the register. Yeah. They don't call you first name.
No, they don't call your first name. So
no.
It just makes me feel that I'm back at school.
Right, so it's Wednesday, it's feed time. So you can come with us down the road. It's going to get noisy now.
So we're going to feed the boys first today.
Yeah, there's only two left.
Yeah, Hannes is already up in the yard. So we're just going down to feed Ober. Morning, Diane.
Right.
Morning, Kit.
It's noisy now.
Quite a few clouds around this morning, but Freya has told me that it's not going to rain. I'm not sure whether I believe her or not.
No, I said it's not allowed.
Oh, okay, not allowed. Yeah, look at those black clouds.
It, but it is not allowed. I washed and dried my hair this morning.
Freya's hair is all blown dry this morning, so she definitely doesn't want rain.
It's quite a rarity.
Right, there's Yolanda and Ren and Hoitza and Nika. Forgot about Nika. There's two boys.
Oh, he's cute.
Coming down already, bless them. They're obviously starving hungry. Hello, boys. Can't do things one-handed, can you, when you've got a phone?
You can lift it over the post.
Oh, that
makes life a lot easier.
It does make life a lot easier. Thanks, Frey.
It's a bit challenging one-handed.
Yeah, it is challenging.
Yeah.
Here they come. Is that Iceman with the fly fish?
Mask on.
Bless him.
Ice, no matter how fast you come down, you don't get fed first, sweetie. Not gonna happen. Hello.
Morning, Sadie. We're at Cartmel in Cumbria, so that's where we are.
In your own time, weirdo, as always.
Have we got to clear out poo this morning?
It can wait for another day. There's more.
You sure?
Yeah.
I says I'm starving. Eat me. Yeah, they've got a belly full of grass, but they just like their feed. They always like their feed. And a treat ball. Let's go and get that for Frey. Oh, you're bringing the treats to the ball. I was going to bring the ball to you. So Frey's just putting some treats in there. Boys are enjoying their food. They must have been in here a lot last night.
Huh?
They must have been in here a lot last night.
Occasionally, they do just start you in here.
They are beautiful horses, Sadie. I'm not sure whether I say that right, but yeah, they are very, very beautiful. Friesians are. Cute jackets. They're what they're called fly rugs, so they keep the flies off them just a little bit, because at the moment we've got loads and loads of clegs or horse flies. I think clegs is it's not just a Cumbrian name, because we call them clegs down our way.
I don't know, I think it's more northern.
Actually, it could be because the chap who used to call them clegs was the man who was up here with the Cumbrian heavy horses. Yeah. Yeah. They're Friesians. Friesian horses. from the Netherlands. We've got a big lorry coming up the road. We've got the orchard down there where we've got 4 more waiting to be fed. We don't have to do Hannes's eye this morning because he's not here. Do you want to take this and go on down and feed them? Oh, you're doing the girls next, aren't you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. We're waiting for Ice to finish his food and Uber. Uber or Weirdo, as Freya has nicknamed him, I think.
Well,
Not nastily. She loves him to bits, but he's just a
Affectionately
strange horse, isn't he? A lovely horse, but yeah. Hi, Tim. Hi, Sizzle Moon.
Oh, there's some cool usernames.
They do have names. This one is called Yebrand. Yebrand. YSBRAND.
Yeah.
Is there an E on the end? I'm not sure.
I don't
But
think
he's
so.
known as Iceman, or Ice we call him. And then Uber is over there. That's spelled
EBE.
O-E-B-E. And as I say, affectionately known by Freya as Weirdo, but he is lovely. Let's go a bit closer to him. You can have a look. He's an older boy. How old is he, Frey? 21. So he's going a little bit grey around the eyes, but he's very beautiful. And he looks so beautiful now. They are enjoying life together, and usually there's Hannes down here as well, but Hannes has got duties today, so he's back up at the yard at the moment. So it's normally 3 boys, but they get on very well. There's always got to be a boss, and probably it's Ober. He's probably the main man.
Oh, he is.
Which is why we have to put this bit of fence up just to keep him away from the others while they have their breakfast. Otherwise he'd finish his and then carry on eating theirs. How long do they live? Well, these horses can live into their mid-20s, late 20s, hopefully. That sort of age, but then that's most horses really.
20 is a good age for a Friesian.
20's a good age for a
I
Friesian.
think if you Google it, it says 16 is their lifespan.
Oh,
20
okay.
is a good age.
Okay.
But
So they're
can't
doing
live
well.
until like their 20s or...
Somebody's saying that Ice is my dog's name.
Oh. You've got Peggy Craig, so...
So the others are down. Look at, I'll just take you down here to show you the others. Look at them. They're all waiting because they're starving, hungry. Not. They've got all plenty of grass and they're all looking exceptionally well, but they do enjoy their feed and they get a few little supplements and a couple get a bit of medication as well just to help them through when they're a bit older, but they're all looking good. Morning, Gary. Do we ride horses? Well, a lot of these aren't ridden because they are here at the sanctuary and semi-retired. They do a lot of groundwork, which is just so good for horses, really good for horses. But there are a couple that get ridden, but that's by Tracy and Jodie. So...
Is it 5 get ridden?
Say again?
Annie, Hannes,
Ren normally gets ridden, but she's been bad lately, hasn't she? Because as Tracy was doing the live on Ren all the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think she might try and start riding
Yolanda
live
used to
her.
get ridden.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I know, little scratches.
But we just do anything to them to keep them happy, fit, well and healthy, because that's the main thing.
You want scratches?
Is it true horse eats as much as you show it? I don't quite understand that question.
What?
It says, is it true a horse eats as much as you show it? Or probably you mean as much as you give it, maybe. Horses do eat all more or less all day long. They have periods of rest, but a healthy
They're
horse
great
is
constant
grazing.
grazers. I think
Yeah.
they graze for about 16 hours a
Yeah.
day.
So
they
they
just need constant feed going through.
They
don't
do
they?
rest, and if they're in the stable all day, which obviously these aren't, they would need to have hay or haylage pretty much most of the day, because that's how their guts stay healthy.
Right, come on.
You've got treat balls now. So these, as I say, have just had a bit of supplement. We are in the UK. We're in Cumbria, Cartmel in Cumbria. Is there a mare that is? There a mare that is blinking? Yes, I'm afraid horses do poop. Not poop a lot. They trump a lot is the word we use, isn't it, Freya?
Yeah.
Somebody's saying they make rude noises. That's all the grass they eat. So that's the boys done. We're now going down to feed the girls. Let me see if I can catch up on the comments again. Right, it's nice to see a place where you can... Oh.
Gun, well done. Slam the door.
We've got a few people saying how much they trump. But then horses do that, don't they? Yeah. It's all the grass. It's good that they do that. We've got a bit of noise again now when we're in the truck going down to the girls. There's the farmhouse up there, just dropping behind the boys' field shelter. They're all waiting down there. You used to ride that had a nasty fall spill during fox hunt back in the early 2000s. Broke my left arm, haven't been able to bring myself to get back. Yes, I myself ride, and yes, I've had a couple of falls and broken things. Broke my wrist once, but I was actually riding because I had my own horse at the time, and I was riding with a broken wrist, which was very naughty, I know, but things had to be done. There's Ren. No, that's Windsor, sorry. There's Nika, Ren, and Yolanda. So we're going to feed them in a minute. Go out and feed the girls. I get out. We'll feed you in a minute. Just wait. I'm getting very anxious.
Oh, right.
You're going to feed them?
We'll chuck you your feed and then we'll collect your bowls afterwards. How does that sound? I love that man.
Here's Hoitzer. Oh,
Yes, okay.
get away. It's my food. As you can see, they love their feeds. Absolutely love it. Here we go. So Hoitzer's there. Hoitzer's the main man down here. That's Nika, who's moving very well. That's Yolanda at the back there, and lovely little Ren, who again is moving. She's had a few little problems with her feet, but can you zoom in if you see one blinking? I don't really understand that, blinking. I'm not going to touch the phone because I'm just doing this with Freya this morning, and I would hate to touch something and it all goes off. So if not nice pain, it not, don't know. Louise, I can listen to a whole audio book with your voice. I'm sorry. I hate the sound of my voice, but I think we all do, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Freya was saying it yesterday that she hates the sound of her voice, and I hate my voice. But
I know, but it's when you're editing and you watch your videos back at like 3 times. By the end, yeah.
it is nice to be happy, and it is nice to chill out, definitely, Tim, definitely. Yeah, Gary, we are in the north. It's Cumbria, so it's north of Manchester, I would say, is quite...
Cartmel in the Lake District in Cumbria.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so I've just come up from Devon, which is right down in the south of the country, and I know once I get past the signposts saying Manchester, I haven't got too far to go. So we're just going down to feed the girls now. So Freya can walk really, really fast, and I'm old, so I have to sort of rush along behind her. So here's the girls' field. There they all are. Look at those lovely girls. Sorry, they've all got these white rugs on. They don't look quite so beautiful, but they still are very beautiful. But this is again to protect them from the clegs and the horseflies. So here we have Inna coming first because she's always first. Who else have we got? That's Mabel with her muzzle on because she's rather fat over there. Who else have we got there? Doutzen at the back, Micah and Spesh. So that's Skinny Innie. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying about the mare. I don't think that's very appropriate, but there we go. We don't have any stallions here, so you're not going to see that, and it's not the place to watch that either. There are definitely places where you can watch that if you want to. Is this Inna's?
Yeah, she's orange.
Inna, this is yours. Sorry, excuse me. Bad filming at the moment. I'm just making sure that they get the right food.
You're very good at going to your goal, Inna.
So Inna's got her food.
Oh, sorry, girlies. You're more cleggy, aren't you?
Friesian horses are simply exquisite. Their regal presence and those flowing manes and glossy coats is utterly captivating. My father used to have 7. Oh, you lucky thing, you lucky thing. They were gorgeous. There are some funny comments this morning.
Oh, so what are we having today?
This one might be, we need to maybe, can you see it?
Quite, go away. Bun and butter, there we go.
Thank you. We don't need comments like that, do we? But poor creatures being dressed in gowns. I honestly, if these horses could speak, I honestly can tell you they would say, no, please put a rug on me, because the horseflies are just, you know, they're on here. Look, even now you can see there are horseflies on the rug trying to go through. These are all horseflies. And they bite, and this one you can see is actually trying to go through the rug. So you've got that whole area of body on a horse that isn't going to be bitten by a horsefly. So you can see them raising their legs to just move them away from the legs. So they are definitely a lot happier with just the few odd ones rather than all of them that are around. They won't last very long, these horseflies. They'll soon be gone, which is good. Oh, she says, no way, I don't want to have that one put back on. Do you want her bowl back? She might try and... Have you got her? Let's see if I can read any. Regal in every sense, I agree. Yeah. Gary, if you're serious, they're called geldings. So you have a stallion and then you have a gelding where you do castrate them, basically, so they can't breed. So that's what they're called, geldings. So we've got mares and geldings. These are all mares. The geldings were the other 2. Red Pepper, hi. Freya, do your job. Lorna, she's doing it. What breed? We've said that they're Friesian horses.
Well, this isn't going very well.
Horseflies are terrible, got bitten ones. I really respond to or flare up with horse bites. I had one the other day on my arm and it blistered up big time. Not nice at all. So yeah, I'm quite susceptible. No, not susceptible to them, but I'm allergic to horsefly bites, definitely.
Is that the right word? You're taking a little while again.
Do they sleep indoors, Sizzle Moon? No, they don't. They do have a few that stay in overnight occasionally and through the winter, but these stay out pretty much 24/7. They come up to the yard and have attention. They get cleaned up, groomed, worked, given some groundwork and stuff like that. This one, this is Inna. She just keeps all the others moving because she's very, very flighty out in the field. She likes galloping around. She's a fitness coach.
Yeah.
Good.
She's doing very well with Splash and Maeve, but she's getting them to trot and canter.
Really? Brilliant.
She's doing well.
I think it's so true. You know, if you've got one horse that it loves to have a good old gallop around, it does encourage the others, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I know it just needs the space to be able to have a run round and like relief tension and everything. Right.
What's the weather? Well, as I say, it's not bad. We've got quite a lot of black cloud around, or grey cloud around. Sorry if I haven't picked up all your comments. That's the first time I've done this, so I'm not brilliant at it, as you've obviously realised. Do you ever have to tell your horses to stop horsing around? And do you also say hold your horses? Very good sayings. Yes, we definitely have to say that occasionally. But we say it in a nice way. We have to be firm occasionally with some of them if they're being a bit naughty. Most of them down here are not naughty. I'd say probably Nero's the naughtiest one. He's not naughty, no, but he's probably the younger one of the bunch now, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just like, you know,
There goes in a...
once they know like their boundaries,
Yeah.
you just have to remind them of their manners, because they all know their manners, but sometimes they just need a little reminder.
Yeah. But it is only a reminder. We never would hit our horses. We never shout at horses. We keep calm.
Well, yeah, because you feel like you're calm, because like they're very good on like sensing your energy. So if you're like high energy and whatever.
Yeah,
that's
very
like
true.
them.
Yeah. If you're all hyper around them, they're going to behave like that as well. If you're cool and calm and collected, your horse generally stays calm and cool and collected. Obviously, they have a moment every now and then if something's a bit scary. Got a helicopter up there going along. So Freya's just going to pick out the bowls from the orchard. This is the memorial orchard down here. Actually, it's funny you should say about the birds and horseflies. I was looking it up the other day to try and work out what the purpose of horseflies were really, because nobody likes them and they're just so irritating. But apparently, I think I read that swallows and swifts and house martins eat them a lot, which is, you know, I suppose that would be a really good feed for them because they're full of blood at the end of the day, aren't they? So, yeah. So we need more swallows and swifts to come and eat all the horseflies. It's weird. There aren't these here in the orchard. I don't seem to have got so many horseflies on them as the ones in the other field. Right, now then, must be off. Thank you then, fake Rick. Have a good day. Thank you for liking the accent. It should be Devonshire, but I don't know. So that's going to be... Are you eating brambles? We haven't got any blackberries yet, have we? Gosh, they're coming though, aren't they? The blackberries are coming. So that's Yolanda. That's Nika.
Yes.
That's Huitza over there. No, it's not. That's Ren. And that's Huitza. And that's Huitza there.
So you can do a bit of cheating.
You have to forgive me because occasionally I'm not up here all the time, and occasionally I make a mistake, but not for long.
Do you want to drive? Do you want to drive?
Okay,
you
then.
can if you want.
This could be interesting.
I'll be fine.
I don't know how to drive for this.
I thought you... have you not? No, we won't. Have you really not driven up?
No, I haven't done this
Have
one,
you not?
No. So that's accelerator?
Yeah, that's the brake, yeah.
Other gears?
Right, slam your door. So
On?
yeah, so just press your foot on the brake and twist your key this way. There you go. So you're in park. All you have to do is push that right up to the top for high, and you can see them.
There's no clutch?
No. Right, just push that all the way up.
And that's first?
No. There you go, so that's high.
Where does it tell me it's first?
Well, it says H for high.
Okay.
And that's, you just drive in high, then you just switch to reverse or park.
Handbrake?
There, you just twist it, pull and twist one way. There you go, then just accelerator, brake.
Why aren't we going anywhere?
Because you not pressed the accelerator.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah, you're all good.
We're off. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You're
I'm
off.
going to go really slow. Why is it flashing at me?
That's fun.
There's a little alarm thing there. Oh, it's quite good.
Yeah,
Can we have one of these at home, please? I like it.
and if you just take your foot off the accelerator, it automatically slows down, so you don't always need to use the brake.
Oh, I
You just
see.
take your foot off.
You have to put your foot hard down up here because it's quite a hill.
Yeah, you can. You just put your foot down.
Do you realise if something comes around this corner, you're going to have to get in, so we'll be able to reverse it.
It's fine. Rarely meet anything.
Well, it's better than the quad bike, isn't it?
Hi Simon. We're in the Lake District in Cumbria.
Oh, I like it. I'm not coming up to see the horses anymore. I'm coming up to have a drive in this. I like it.
Yeah.
A bit further, a bit further,
Yeah.
a bit further.
That's fine. There we go. Holden now knows how to drive Arthur. I thought she had driven Arthur, but obviously not. Right, so you have a quick look at who is up on the yard, then we'll be ending this to get ready for later. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah. All the way down.
Neutral?
No, down. There you go, park, and then turn it off. There you go.
Thank you.
You've
for my
done
driving.
it. So, in the turnout, we have little Jubbers. He stayed quite clean. Hi, Maria. And then we have Nero in here. Then we have Alice in the brown pen. And then Annie is in the stable just so she doesn't go anywhere and get her legs all muddy. Hey, there's Hannes. So we'll be getting Hanny, Hannes and Jubbs ready soon to head down in front of Sylvia for her funeral. So I think we do plan to have a live stream of us prepping them, so it'll be on the GoPro. So I don't quite know when that will go up, but if you just keep an eye out on the channel, and if we do a live stream, you'll be able to see them all getting all ready. So I'll end this for now, just so we can get everything else we need to get done before starting to prep these three. So hopefully we will see some of you on the live stream a little bit later to get them all ready. But I hope you have all enjoyed the feed time live.